Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Now, for the Wizards, they come into tonight's game after the loss. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Nowitzki. Wilson grabs the board. And he tries. Oh! That is just nasty.
Up the athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
Wait, does he know this is a real game? That's a dunk you do in your backyard.
Yeah, but you can't get on that highlight reel in your backyard.
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
Something special happening on that one, guys.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Deciding to give this crowd, GA, a show.
The NBA, the best athletes in the world, and that is why it is a global game. That was beautiful.
Pass to Cook. 6 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. Rebound by the Wizards. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morant. Oh, he misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And so Cook nails both of them. A slow start for Washington in this one. Searching for their first points of the game.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer.
Oh, look out! Strong finish. R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Second team foul.
Here is Cook. 8 points for him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against John Morant, and Coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Nowitzki, no good. Pass to Filipowski. Pippen with a wide-open look. The Jazz with another miss. Wizards trailed by 5. The 3 from Morant. Wilson grabs the board. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Here is Cook. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Morant outside. Elbow shot. The Wizards with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Cook. Pass to Wilson. Driving the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Now Nowitzki. Rebound by Vasquez.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Here's Young. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to McCain. No good from outside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Substitution for your Jazz. Number 13, Steve Nash.
Wizards trail by 11. Here's Young. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
.106 left to play in the first quarter. Good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Pass to Wolf. Back to Nash. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Qualls. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Diving in. And a strong finish with two hands.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution on the court.
The steal. And so it's Utah enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick.
Wizards, 10.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. To the left side wing. Bosh, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. Bosh has got 5 points so far.
And a part of his game, Bosh continues to work on. Nice seeing him knock down the triple.
And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. Washington with the rebound. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And count it from 19 feet away.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Young with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Wizards trailed by 17. To the wing on the left. Walls. And he's good on the three ball. 8 points for him.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
It's intercepted. Ginobili with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And once again, off the mark by Utah. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul. Wizards making a switch here.
Second team foul.
Utah's on defense. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Count that bucket.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
Here's Pippen. Nowitzki with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The Diallo's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
In the center of things, Morant.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. Here's Ginobili. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Washington now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. To the inside. Here's Bosch. The Jazz with another miss.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Here's Nowitzki. Another one falls for Washington.
I tell you, we've seen that smooth-looking J from Dirk Nowitzki before, decimating the defense with that jumper.
It's Pippen with the drive, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
The three from Morant. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pippen with it. He's picked up by Morant. Pippen is doubled. To Ginobili. And here's Bosch for three. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Bosch has got 8 here in the quarter. Now here's Morant. And he can't jam it through. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pass to Cook. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
You guys even come up move like that?
I don't know. That's not even normal. That's on a different level.
That has got to be deflating for the defense. He's just showing them up right now, guys.
Number 21, Remus Vasquez.
Utah leading by 12. Out to Barrett. Out to the wing for three. And it's Cook missing. Johnson right side. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Here is Cook. He's got 22. Onside Barrett. 6 to shoot. Takes a three. And the three ball is good. Cook's got 25 points.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
No good that time. Wizards trailed by 13. Driving to the basket. Bricks the aggressive dunk attempt. It's Barrett on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And again, Washington, no good.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
Here's Wilson. Connects from three-point range. Wilson's got himself on the board with three there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Wizards trailed by 16. Tries the spin move. Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage. And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Stolen by Wilson. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And that one drops. Wilson's got 5.
Aggressive move in the painted area just makes some things happen.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Guys, back to you.
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Qualls. He's got 8. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. And Sabonis pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Nash, and he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's the 5th consecutive make in the paint. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's Qualls. Wilson grabs the board. Jazz leading by 22. .104 left to play in the third. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Here's Qualls. Rebound, Utah.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
And the shot goes in. Nash has got 10 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And that'll be his third foul so far. Wizards making a switch here.
Checking in for Washington, Tony Kukoc.
34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Wilson as he pulls it in. And here's Young. He has 6. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Here's Nash. Off target at the rim. Fires from way outside. And so it's Utah in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We come back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And it's Cook with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Inside. Here's Bosch. It's rebounded by Qualls. Going inside. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Jazz leading by 23. Here is Cook. Oh! And he uses both hands to jam it in.
No. Tell me we didn't just see that.
Oh, yeah. I think he's been practicing, GA, that one.
I'll tell you, that is a little bit of effort and a lot of work. How about the energy in this building off that play?
Here's Cook. Plays it up and banks it in. Cook's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Ginobili. He gets that one. And it's 6 points for Manu Ginobili.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Bassie. Here's Qualls. And another miss by Washington. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And again, Washington no good.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Pass to Wolf. $8 for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster. What's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute.
Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Here's Qualls. Back to McCain. Young with no one around. And that time, also a missed shot. A 3-ball. Here is Cook. It's Ginobili on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Personal foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now Morant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Utah.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Ginobili outside. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Hits it from three-point range.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
And it's Cook missing. And the Wizards with possession. Pass to Laimbeer. Launches a three. And the Jazz another three.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Shot on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. Now the Wizards with it. Johnson from outside. Bosch grabs the miss. It's stolen by Johnson. Count it. Good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy,